Hey YouTube family, hey YouTube friends, it's your girl Terry, back with what? As you see, I'm in a dungeon, so it's going to be another ghost story. Street. And the Wishart Street that I lived on was by the one by F and Allegheny, so if any of my Philly people know, you know exactly where I'm talking about. And I'm bringing this story up because I did see something in that house. And what I seen in the house one time was I was coming out the bathroom and there was a mirror on the back of the door. So when you closed the bathroom door, the mirror faced outwards for some reason. So I'm closing it, and behind me, I see this little girl. And she's not like how anybody would explain in the other ones. This little girl, she had like brown hair. She was just wearing like these white, it looked like a nightgown, like a two-piece, not a nightgown, but like a night set, a two-piece one, and it was like dirty and all that. Needless to say, at that age, it scared the crap out of me, so I literally jetted, as soon as I processed it, I jetted right on past her, and we had these straight steps, wooden steps that went down, and then made a hook before you went into the living room. Well, I remember them being steep and me skipping them. Like, I remember trying to skip 2 steps at a time, just trying to get away from whatever I just had seen. So, now I'm going to fast forward to why I brought this story up. There was many of things that had happened in that house. I'm going to get into that part in my mini series because again, these are my mini series. I'm trying to keep them short. But my mom's 2 friends, one being a pastor and someone else that she knew, had moved into this house after us. And they swore the same things that I swore. And the pastor, she actually lived there, and she tried everything she could do to rid this house of what she called demonic entities. Now, when she tried doing that, I know her house caught on fire and it burnt down. And that just makes me freaked out because there was a time where our house, when we lived there, almost burnt down due to a faulty fan, which happened twice in our life. Once on Gordon Street and once again on Wishart Street. And one of them was a box fan that was on Gordon Street, and one of them being a window fan. And I remember waking up to the smoke and everything, and then my dad just running out the door and throwing it. Like, he did that same thing on Gordon Street. He ran, my brother was sleeping on the floor, and he ran right over him with the flaming fan and just threw it out the door. So my thing is, like, that this all leads into something. I don't know if they were just different evil houses, but definitely, when the pastor's wife told me this story, I was like beyond myself because to me, I thought that because we had this dirt basement. I am getting so ahead of myself. We had this dirt basement, and the dirt basement was as how it would sound, just like nothing but dirt. There was like no concrete, no finish. It was an unfinished dirt basement. And at one point, I remember my mom being like, there's so many flies down there. It's like the Amityville. I remember her saying that. And I remember thinking, well, what if your husband killed a little girl and buried her in that basement? Because that's the kind of monster that I had seen him as. And knowing the person that he was, I still question that. So I'm talking to the pastor's wife, and she was like, that could be, that could be. She was like, you know, anything evil like that will stick in a home like that, and it will go for the following occupants after that. And I just found it so funny that the house didn't just burn down on, like, attempt to burn down on us, but it literally went on fire with my mom's one friend and pastor's wife. It burnt down. Like, there was no more living in that house. And I'm sure if we go to 647, Wishart, it's probably not going to even be there. And if it is, I pray for the people that live in there. That tied into a couple people. If you want to hear more about the story, let me know. I have so many stories that go into that house. They go into Orange Street house. They go into like quite a few houses that I lived in. And it's starting in this house. When I first moved in, like I said, I don't know if I said it in my prior videos, is that when I first started cleaning this house, when I first moved in, you know, you do your cleaning and all that, and I'm mopping. And I turn around and I see an old lady standing behind me. And I'm like, okay, she didn't do nothing. Maybe this was her house and she just wanted to make sure I was taking care of it. Well, while I was in school in 2017, I remember waking up and going into my living room, and I'll show you it one day if you've ever seen anything, like any of my pictures of my living room. I have my entertainment center, and it has like a pull down, and the pull down lip has stuff in it, like little random things that we have, like maybe like some earbuds and stuff like that. Now, I woke up and I went straight into that living room, and what I found was a circle of all the items. So I let that go. I picked everything up and I was like, someone's messing, like one of the kids are playing around. Let me put it back. Now I can't ignore it because my son says he is experiencing sleep paralysis, but he can move. And one night he had gotten up, and this was probably like 3 months ago, that when he got up he looked over and he seen someone, a shadow, shoot down like as if it was hiding. And one more thing that had happened in here, other than everything going missing again. I'm telling you, things have been going missing. I cannot find my favorite earrings that I always wear. I cannot find them, so now I'm like just wearing these little diamond hoop earrings. But like the most remedial things, like my daughter's ID, that, my earrings, Dave's items, all within the same week. And it was like, how does that happen? That was like maybe like 3-4 weeks ago. So like I'm still wrapping my mind around all this stuff. And at the end of the day, I always call upon God. At the end, He'll take care of it, and He will see me through all this, no matter what. Oh, and one more thing. I was in my kitchen last week, and I know this is going to sound crazy, but fuck, I sound crazy already as it is, telling these stories, that I heard something like pop their tongue. So I did it back, and it did it back. And then I, pop my tongue again. I'm sorry, I'm thirsty, but usually when I'm not, I pop that, it's loud. Pop it, and it popped it. And Dave's sitting there with me, and I'm like, it's on the same pitch. It's doing it back. It's like a mimic. And he's like, and as soon as I went to go grab my camera, don't you know, the little game of pop your tongue stopped. Talk about clap, clap, right? No, pop the tongue. That's what we was playing. And I was going right along with it because I'm going to catch some evidence on this one day. I'm telling you. When it all comes down to it, this is what my main goal is to prove some evidence on this shit. Because now it's here, and I didn't want to tell everybody that. But I don't know if it's something different. Like I said, like, you just never know. So that, which was bringing me back to Wishart Street. You just never know that, like, something may have happened in the house. So I'm going to do my research, and I'm going to let you know what I can find about the house, and then I'm going to bring you the paperwork and all that. Hopefully we find something, and hopefully it just wasn't something that traveled with us. Prayers on that, guys. Come on, prayers. Big ups. I need them ones. More than anything. So like I said, it was a short mini clip. It wasn't something too scary, but it's something to make you think, to wrap your mind around. And then I'm going to come back and hit you with some more facts about all that, because I'm really going to start doing research into them two places. Orange Street, I did a lot of research on, but it really just came back. And you know what? I'll just save that for another video of when I find all my research, just to show you exactly how I went about it and what I found and how I came to the conclusions that I came about these houses. I mean, if it's me in some way or one of my family members that are attracting spirits, we definitely have to make this stop. I'm a very spiritual person. I do believe in God. I do pray. And that's it, guys. I hope you liked it. Stick around for another one. Much love for all the people that showed me love. TSM Rapper, you showed me major love. I appreciate that. Who else showed me major love? Ball Life, you showed me major love. I appreciate that. Who else? Oh, I can't forget my favorite, Gore. Gore, much love to you. And this is the way I'm going to have to do this, because I was going to upload a video last Saturday, but I heard it was frowned upon in the YouTube community. So I'm just going to do it this way. Every week I'm going to give a shout out to the people that I like and that I think that you should check them out, because they have great content. Remember, guys, did I forget Mary Jane? Mary Jane, much love to you. Like, girl, you're doing it up, and I'm so proud of you. Like, when I go on your page, I smile. I smile when I go into a lot of people's pages, but you actually really, truly make me smile, and you cover everything, and I love it. Like, you keep me up to date on my tea, as they would say. So that's it. The end of the story for today. Not forever, but for today. Until next time, guys, stay peaced up, stay blessed up, stay on your grind. Remember, unity. That's what's going to bring us all together and make us all winners in the end. And one more thing, much love. Peace out, YouTube. Until next time.